your kickoff, because that's the best kick returner in college football. Tulu Griffin, and it goes over Tulu's head. And Will Rogers is back out there.
And Will, that's a tight end.
Fake it to Woody, rolling out. You've seen a lot of this, and that's Tulu breaking a tackle, getting the first down past the 40-yard line, and he'll be marked out at the 43 for 13 yards. It's week one opening matchup. Already some stunners out there in college football with Coach Prime in Colorado beating TCU today. Middle of the field is open, and Rogers missed his intended target, Freddie Roberts.
Of the two, he's got a bigger arm. Obviously put up big numbers, north of 3,000 passing yards a season ago.
And on the first play, it's Harlan Dixon, though, that will get it, and Dixon getting the direct snap.
Will they try to play coverage here?
Clement has time, dumps it off out of the backfield to Dixon, and he's going to be stopped at the 45 with the ball coming out.
And looked to me like he lost control of the football, regardless of punting it away.
Dunlap punts it, and Jaden Wally gets away from it as it takes a Bulldogs bounce.
Down.
And they have a different quarterback on the field. The transfer from Vanderbilt, Mike Wright, is back there with Jeffrey Pittman. He's going to hand it, fake it to Tulu Griffin, and Mike Wright goes straight ahead. This is how Mike Wright and Vanderbilt
pick earlier.
Three players move from the bottom to the top of your screen. They swing it to Marks, who breaks a tackle and gets the first down. It's a pickup of 10. He was dead to rights in the backfield, but got back. And on 2nd and 5, they find him again wide open in the middle of the field, down inside the 35-yard line. Rogers to Marks again and again.
Coming into this game, we thought, I wonder how many touches he's going to get in the passing game. Because of the anticipated emphasis on hand, but maybe most prominently in the return game.
On 2nd and 9, wide open space in front of Jordan Mosley, the sophomore from Mobile, Alabama, who only has 3 catches in 2 years coming into this game. That's a big one for 11 and a first down.
Spreading the football around.
You see it snap from the 20 here. Will in trouble and goes down in a hurry back at the 29. No one covered up Cameron Ford. And this is Kyle Ferry, the left-footed kicker, with his debut. And from 47, it's right through. The freshman from Searcy, Arkansas, puts Mississippi State on the board, up 3-0 in the first.
Cost his team 5 yards.
3rd and 15 now for Clement. Push back to his own 20-yard line. Pressure coming again. Throws a crosser. Catch made and near the first down marker is Darius Lewis, but he's going to be just short. Lewis is going to get 11 on the play. It'll be 4th, toasting the Pirate for days and days and days to come. And Seth Davis, the true freshman, gets his first carry, and he gets a yard. Justin Robinson had that completion on the play before that.
And reliability. So much of it has rested on his shoulders.
Marks will dive and get just near a first down marker. We'll see where they spot it. You know, there's a lot of cool records to have. Elijah, it was a powerful moment, and there were cowbells clanging throughout Davis-Wade Stadium. We start the second quarter, and Eli Sawyer is at quarterback. Jacob Logan fumbled the ball, and it's picked up by Mississippi State's Bookie Watson.
In front of you. Logan had an opportunity to turn and run. Watch the shot that he takes. The ball's out. And it did look like it was Bookie Watson that was able to get that ball out of there. Second to endure, so to speak.
On 2nd and 7, Rogers dumps it off. Seen this a bunch. Woody Marks makes a great grab. What a receiver he is out of the backfield. Inside the 5, down near the 2. Today, and they're going in a hurry, and they give it to Marks. Marks bangs into defenders. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
pile up some all-purpose yards this year.
Ferry makes it 10-0 with 13:46 to go in the second quarter. And that was a dangerous little bubble pass too, but Marks somehow snatched it away and set Mississippi State. And they find the end zone for the first time in 2023. Woody Marks. And ready to come at Eli Sawyer. Just dumps it off to Dixon. Harlan breaking tackles. Just get it in his hands. First down, Lions.
You have to know that this
on this 3rd and 5. Sawyer tried to squeeze it in there. Holy cow, what a catch by Darius Lewis. Off the carom, stayed with it. And there's another example. Sawyer tosses it to Dixon. Nice patient running for Harlan, and he gets a first down run into Bulldog territory inside the 35.
Right there, he's not on the line.
And on a 3rd and 1, it's dropped by Dixon. And he had plenty of green grass to run in front of him too. On 4th and 1, Southeast Louisiana keeps their offense on the field, and it works around the left side into the...
Substituting in for Page.
Surveying the field again. Good job, Sawyer. Inside the 5, down near the 3 is Deshaun Hugley. Sophomore from Baton Rouge, and it's a null from the 3. It's Graham. Graham gets a yard down near the 2. Sawyer goes out of the game. Zach Clement is back at quarterback, and Clement fakes like he's going to run, throws instead, touchdown. What a drive that ends up with Jacob Logan scoring a touchdown.
Really impressive. So watch this. They're going to kind of fake up. He's going to bait up in here like he's going to try to sneak it. Not really a jump pass, but watch him. Couple steps. Am I running it? No. Just enough. Ferge out there in coverage and is able to leak Jacob Logan out there for the touchdown. What a drive.
Riley Callahan makes the extra point, and it's 10-7 Mississippi State. 16 plays, 79 yards. Zach Clement.
A lot tighter splits by this offensive front as well.
Just 1 for 4 on 3rd down as Rogers has to dump it off. Whittemore, can he get something? Yes, first down. Nice yak yards after the catch for the true freshman from Gainesville.
Good job that time by the offensive front, getting out there and build.
Community college transfer on 3rd and 1, standing next to Rogers. Will is going to take a deep shot, and it's over the head of his intended target, Justin Robinson. On 4th and 1 from the shotgun, he likes Pittman, and Pittman's physical power carries him past the 35 and down to the 33-yard line. He had over 1,800 yards rushing.
Incompletions.
Doesn't look comfortable with that just yet, does he? Fakes it to Woody. He wants to go deep here. He's got a wide open receiver. Creed Whittemore, touchdown. Volleyball in the Sunshine State. He's escaped to the Magnolia State, and the Bulldogs lead 17-7.
Well, we were talking with Will Rogers yesterday. The reason why they don't like his music is he plays the same thing over and over again. When he finds something he likes, he goes back to it. And on that drive, it was Creed Whittemore. How active they are and bluffing pressure here.
Sawyer batted down at the line. Bookie Watson gets in there again on this 2 straight plays. He just about took the snap.
Similar pressure that we saw earlier. So watch, you're going to see both linebackers running up early. And there's just nobody for Bookie Watson. You see, there's just not enough bodies. You ended up busting there. You got a back in the backfield that could help, and Matt Brock is fired up. He's calling those defenses.
37 seconds to go. And again, 3 timeouts left for Rodgers. He wants to see the middle of the field, and he gets it out to big number 81, Antonio Harmon, who's these 2 timeouts that they have left on this 3rd and 4. Rodgers moves the pocket, doesn't like what he sees, takes on tacklers and gets down to the 31. And they're going to let the clock run down. Yard attempt because Kyle Ferry is going to attempt this with the hold from Cremens, and it's good. What a start for the true freshman from Searcy, Arkansas. A 47 and a 49-yard field goal in his first half of collegiate football. And Mississippi State will carry a 20-7 lead going into the second half. Again, 13 of them go to Marks. This time Rodgers fakes it, rolls out, throws against his body, and it's a good ball for a first down up to the 38-yard line where Justin Robinson makes the catch. Ferry and Nick Barmira to be the starting kicker. Ferry's kicked 2 long field goals so far to give them that 20-7 lead, and Cyrus Zoul's coming out. And he gets back to the 25-yard line, Alyssa.
In the first half.
Yeah, they're trying to replace Forbes in the secondary, and Bookie Watson says, don't worry about the secondary. It's another wrap-up sack. Again, 13 of them go to Marks. This time Rodgers fakes it, rolls out, throws against his body, and it's a good ball for a first down up to the 38-yard line where Justin Robinson makes the catch.
Tricky pass that time. We were talking about earlier, Will Rogers. That might not have ever happened. Completely balanced, though. We talked about the play distribution.
That's just a little toss ahead to Jacoby Balazer. And he gets a good big yardage into. Need to get near the 35-yard line for a first down, and they won't need 2 plays. Woody Marks, first down run inside the 30. Barbe said, you can have my office. I'm going to go into the tape room and just hang out in there, and you can watch whatever you want. Rodgers been watching Southeastern Louisiana film all off season. He finds Justin Robinson down near the 23-yard line. Ian Goodley tackled him. It's going to be 4th down. And he'll hand this off, and it's Dixon getting around the left side for a first down.
And an easy first down. Ran to that bunch formation.
Sawyer facing pressure, can't get out of there. It was Jet Johnson that first got back there, and then Bookie Watson helped clean him up. Starting just a couple minutes ago, as they start the season at Sanford Stadium. That's Mike Wright running the ball again. And the Vandy transfer gets his friends to carry him all the way forward.
Here he is right there.
Mike instead will keep following blockers. Look at the speed. Mike Wright in the open field, down the sideline, and is pushed out inside the 15 by a Southeastern Louisiana player, and it'll be first down for the Bulldogs at the 14-yard line. To pick up a 53, Stinch.
All he needed was one more block from Harmon. Harmon's watching. Don't watch. Find somebody to hit. Markel Linzer able to save a touchdown, but look at the speed. We've seen Mike Wright do this. He did it at Vandy, and we knew that.
You hear this. That's the longest run for Mississippi State since 2019. And nice blocking for Pittman, and look at the power.
77 yards on this drive.
See, in 3rd and inches, if Rodgers decides to run it again. No, they throw for the first time, and Wally is in for the touchdown. Last year, just 34 catches, but he's back on track in 2023, and the Bulldogs are up 20.
They did a good job, almost like a delayed handoff, right? This time just allow your would-be ball carrier to get a little bit wider. Easy pitch and catch for Wally. And just that motion alone, you've already outflanked the defense. You got a full head of steam. You're asking those defenders.
Start the season. It's a 3rd and 13 for Sawyer. Underneath pass, just a few yards for Dixon, and he's clobbered. It'll be 4th down.
Yeah, State brought that cross dog, the two.
For a touchdown in 2022. And that one's blocked. Partially blocked, picked up out of the air. Touchdown, Avery Sledge. And now it's 34-7. Caught it.
Waiting on it to come back down. The pressure getting there right now. We've seen pretty good special teams play. A great job. Pressure right up the field.
That was John Lewis that blocked it. Sledge that caught it.
Special teams getting in on the action now. That personal protection. He runs right through the shield. Gets his hand, does Lewis, and then Sledge is there to field that pop-up. State gets in the end zone on special. They kind of blew a fly sweep motion through and are able to pick up a 3rd down.
Empty backfield for Clement. And will keep it himself and should have handed it off on that RPO. DeMonte Russell forces the 4th down. Now biting his tongue and just giving up trying to talk about it, but he certainly is using it for motivation. Woody Marks is still running hard in the 4th quarter, turning the corner on Tylen Cooper. I'd rather talk to going into a game than the Mississippi State quarterback. Marks was in there with us too. He's a quiet assassin. He gets inside the 20. He's more lead by example. And how about the example he set today? Over 34-7 and looking for more. Rogers swings it out. Tulu goes to the other side of the field. Inside the 10, never went to the ground.
That was another tunnel screen.
Catch when you were a kid. That's an all-timer right there. And Woody straight to the end zone and another touchdown.
Well, how about a counter? We're talking about some of the things that are a little bit different and new. Look at this hole right here. Think anybody can see this? Hey, Woody, stick your cowboy hat in the end zone.
41-7. On the sweep, it's Williams, bottled up, doesn't get much. It's another 4th down forced by that Mississippi State defense. It's Deontay Anderson again. State defense in the second half has just been remembered. We like to usually go way back in time for SEC history, but we thought we would pay tribute to him today since it was his last game. Sure miss him. Mike Wright was a shoestring tackle away from going to the end zone.
Of their skill rooms, so running backs that they like a lot.
This is Whitmore, who had that huge second quarter. He gets the corner. Whitmore is free. 53-yard touchdown.
Yeah, Whitmore out there on the edge. We talked about it. Oh, Kevon Lee probably got away with a hold there. Regardless, Whitmore was already outflanked the defense. Boy, he's had a big day as a true freshman.
A touchdown catch, and now has run one in Alabama's offense. Tommy Reese might be the right guy to do that because they were running the ball like crazy at Notre Dame last year. Rodeo Graham gets the corner. 53-yard Nice run by Graham, the sophomore from Baton Rouge. 12 yards.
Well, this is good to see him. Hadn't seen him in a long time.
It's a direct snap to Bauer Sharp, and Sharp gets the corner and gets the first down. Sophomore from Dothan, Alabama for 13 yards. For the Tigers, play FSU tomorrow night. On 3rd and 4, that ball caught by Lewis. And he's going to be short, so it's going to be 4th down. Nick Mitchell made the tackle.
Versus FSU.
Sawyer on 4th and 2. And a whistle.
Procedure penalty, it looks like.
False start. Offense, number 72. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
Had trouble with the right side of the line today.
Yeah.
1:17 to go in the game. 4th and 7 for Sawyer. Pocket collapsing, is going to dump it off. And short of the first down will be Graham. So a turnover on downs with 1:08 left in Mississippi State.
It wasn't consistent. So there's quite a few wrinkles to iron out that they'll need to get squared away. But we talk about this every season, it's true. Biggest opportunity for improvement is first game to the second.
That last guy with the football in his hand, Mike Wright, is a great new wrinkle to have for Zach Arnett, who wins his home opener. He's now 2-0 as head coach of the Bulldogs. Won the ReliaQuest Bowl over Illinois in January, and now this is every bit his program. Always will pay tribute to the Pirate Mike Leach. But the man that hired him and told him to swing his sword sure would be proud of the man that's taken over as head coach with the way his Bulldogs played today. 48-7 winners. Will Rogers, 20 of 29 passing for 227 yards and 2 touchdowns today. Got some help out of the backfield from Mike Wright. 5 carries for 95 yards as the situational quarterback today for the Bulldogs. And Woody Marks had 127 yards rushing today.
Hey, they all got